heading out to the barn. Today we are headed to the zoo. Kind of having a homeschool field trip day, and it just so happens that today is a good friend of ours, my good friend's daughter's birthday, my kid's good friend's birthday, and so they're gonna go with us. Well, first we have to do chores before we leave. The boys are out in the field taking care of the chickens, getting the eggs and feeding them. I've already got lunches packed to take to the zoo, and I've got to go out and milk my goats before I can leave. Good morning, girls. Virgie. This is why I'm forgiving of my goats' shortcomings, because they are like some of the best milkers I've ever had. I can consistently get half a gallon per milking out of each one of them. You can go ahead and open that gate so the babies can get out and they'll stop hollering. Maya was helping me because my back has been hurting. Now Ben usually actually milks Claire at least halfway. He can't quite do the whole milking yet. She does have a lot of milk, but we split up chores this morning and they went straight out there to the chickens so that we could get it all done and get going. So this morning, I know I have that half-gallon jar ready to go. I don't really want to exceed that. I actually left a little bit in Claire. Milked half a gallon out, and then I'll let her babies have the rest this morning so that I don't have to like dirty another jar for just a little bit of milk. Ideally, when you milk animals, you want to put their milk in the freezer for an hour because you want to cool it off as fast as possible. I think it's below 40 degrees or 42 degrees in 2 hours or something like that. On a day like this where I'm getting ready to leave the house, I don't want to freeze the milk in the jars because then the jars will break and that won't be good. So I just put it straight in the fridge. The getting it that cold that fast thing, you're just trying to arrest the development of any potential bacteria because bacteria eats off the sugars in the milk. This is why the milk sours after however many days. So anytime that you're handling raw milk, you want to get it as cold as possible, as fast as possible, and then you want to keep it cold. Like, you don't want to leave it out on the counter for a little while because anytime that it's heating, it's supercharging that bacteria to eat through the sugar, which is going to bring your milk to a point of being sour sooner. Now when it starts going sour, it's not like ruined. You probably don't want to drink it or put in your coffee, but like you can make pancakes with it or biscuits or things like that. So it's not So putting it in the fridge instead of the refrigerator is not a matter of, oh, it's not going to be good, or it's going to rancid, or it's going to make anybody sick, especially with keeping everything really clean. I'm not worried about that. It's just you get a longer shelf life of the milk being sweeter if you get it really cold faster. It just lasts longer. babies are fussing because I was giving them supplemental bottles in the morning when I wasn't sure how much their moms were feeding them. But I started seeing them eating very frequently throughout the day, and they started to get milk goiters, which is where their neck swells up from getting a whole lot of milk, and feeding them too much milk is problematic. It can mess up their digestion and stuff. So I quit the supplemental bottles, but now the last week and a half or two, they're waking up, and of course I'm milking, and so there's not a lot of milk for them, and they're not about it. They'll be happy in another hour or so because they will have been able to eat more at that point. So before anybody is like, those poor babies, they're fine. They really are fine. Alright guys, I brought my camera to be able to show you our zoo. We're over on the botanical garden side, which is the part I know you guys will really appreciate. But I'm here with friend Chastity and our babies. That's Zoe. Today is her birthday, so y'all can tell her happy birthday. We're here celebrating that. And if you are anywhere around Columbia, South Carolina, the zoo is amazing, and especially this time of year, the botanical gardens are awesome. All the tulips are blooming. They got a lot of brassicas in here that have all gone to seed, but even that is really pretty. Oh. I love all of the yellow chard with all the blue accents. It's so cool. Oh, this is so pretty. Imagine that. Mom was right.
Mom is always right. Mom, look at that. Is that what it's called? Nice. It was cold this morning. So.
That's magical.
It
smells good.
I want this at our place. Can we get one of these? Mom, can we get one of these at our house?
I think I would like that very much. This probably takes quite a while.
You got the pavilion with that. What kind of tree is that, Mom?
A Banksla rose.
Mom, you gotta get this. Oh my
I
God.
wonder how many years it takes to get it this established.
Look at all the roses. How long did it take?
I don't know.
Hey, it doesn't even.
I'm Googling. This is also called the Lady Banks rose.
Stop.
It comes in yellow too.
I like white.
And it is very fast growing and can vine up to 40 feet.
How fast can it grow?
I don't know how many years it would take to get it this big, but it says it's fast growing.
Yay! We need to get one on our property. This is so beautiful.
It is beautiful. And it smells so beautiful too. Like, look at this. Lady Banks rose. Who else is Googling this to add it to their garden? Because I am. Obviously I need some sort of mindful structure to grow it on.
Here for food?
I don't think so.
That's a waste of food.
These are called Helleborus or Linton roses. I have some of these behind my greenhouse.
Yay!
So some of the things are closed for work right now. Like back there's a woodland walk. But this is beautiful.
Oh, more turtles.
It looks and smells like honeysuckle, but the growing pattern is different. I bet somebody in a video will know. Y'all tell me about this. It's honeysuckle, but it's not vining. And there were others in the botanical garden that looked very tree and bush-like. It's beautiful. Alright, what are we doing? Carousel? Let's say hey!
Wait a minute.
The zoo's been a lot busier, so I haven't pulled my camera out as much as I did in the gardens, but these are some of our favorites. Oh, look at him sunbathing down there.
That one it was on Central.
Look at him laying there.
That one's on.
Oh.
Mom, look at the tunnels.
Yeah.
Those tunnels go throughout this entire bottom. Look, you can see an exit there. Also under there. Having a no, please no. Don't you have a picture of me from when we first came here and I was sitting in the log with the rattlesnake?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, nice nipple.
Look at that guy. He's huge. He's 4 years younger than me. Isn't that crazy? He's a big dude. What do you think of that, Ezra?
Pretty crazy.
Look at his foot.
Yeah, I know. This looks enormous. Is he bigger than Dad?
Yeah, he weighs almost 400 pounds.
I don't think he's taller though.
No.
Maybe if he was like, his legs were completely straight, you know?
Yeah.
He might be pretty close.
He's a big dude.
Mom, I want to stay here.
This must be their thinking spot. Look, she's laying like that too. They've got like a huge enclosure, but they like hanging out down right here. These gardens are so pretty.
It's not, and it's just.
Hey y'all, what'd you think of our field trip?
It was fun.
It was good? What was your favorite animal? Grizzly bears?
I didn't get to see it for the
Flamingos?
Komodo dragons, but I like the grizzly bears. And the animals that I saw, it was the grizzly bear.
You like the birds? What's your favorite bird to see?
The bird.
Just the birds. Well, thank you guys for coming along with us on our field trip. We bless you. Until next time.